ahead of the British Soap Awards, every day this week, Sharon Marshall will be joining us alongside some of Soapland's biggest stars.
Yesterday, she was on the set of Doctors, which I've obviously been in, and today, she's live in Weatherfield.
Which I think you've been in that as well.
No, I've never been in that.
One day. Before we hit the coggles, let's take a look at the unforgettable year of Coronation Street.
I don't like your tone.
Oh? Well, how about this?
Calm down. Don't touch me! Oh! A touch!
Sometimes I think this family makes the Jerry Springer Show look like Little House on the Prairie. Shut up!
I said enough! Why would I be pleased to see someone who was trying to ruin my life?
I hate you, Imran. I hate you with all my heart.
I'm all right for overpriced egg custards as it happened. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, no, it's all right. We're not in a pantomime.
We bought some pills. Ecstasy? No, of course not ecstasy. Who do you think we are, the Happy Mondays?
You look like you wanted to rip his head off, and he looked like he wanted to, well, rip off something else entirely.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Sharon Marshall is live from Coronation Street with some of the stars. Morning, Sharon. How's it going?
Good morning, guys. What an incredible year. When you see it all on a video like that, you realise just how good this cast and crew is. And yes, joining me, I've got four of the stars. I've got Shanique Sterling-Brown. I've got Elle Mulvaney. Oh, we got them in the wrong one, Elle Mulvaney. I've got Tina O'Brien, and I've got a serial killer on the end, who I tell you, I'm just going to be keeping tabs on here. Shanique, I'm going to start with you first, my darling. Of course, you play Dee Dee Bailey. First ever Soap Awards, and you are nominated for Best Newcomer.
Yay!
Well together.
Well deserved.
How does it feel? How does it feel, darling?
It's really wonderful. You know, I'm actually very, very humbled and super grateful to be nominated. I mean, it's just such a joy to get to work here with the best people. And this is just like complete icing on the cake. Wasn't expecting it.
Well, it's very well deserved, so make sure you vote for her. She deserves it.
I love that. Getting it in for the live viewer vote. They're all Team Dee Dee. Well, of course you would be, wouldn't you? Because Dee Dee, of course, is a solicitor, but she's also been keeping a few secrets, hasn't she?
Poor Dee Dee seems to be in the middle of everybody's business. But, you know, with the best of intentions, obviously she's been supporting Paul with his court case and his M&D, which obviously finally his family found out about last night. And she's been keeping Sarah's secret, mostly against her will. But, you know, I think she definitely doesn't love being involved in these things, but her heart's in the right place, and she thinks she just wants to protect her friends. And it's a sticky situation to be in. But
well, let's move on to that, and let's move on to this trumpet. But I do want to say shout out for last night and the costume design on that wedding dress. It was fantastic. But Tina O'Brien. Well, it says here Sarah Platt. I don't know if that is it. She's at the moment still a Barlow, but she's a soap strumpet, another Barlow man being cheated on.
I know.
How did you feel when you heard about this story? Poor Adam.
Well, it sounds awful. I was quite excited just because I knew that it meant I was going to see a different side to Sarah. I think as an actress, it's always fun to kind of play the different parts. And I think the fact that in the past that Adam's always been the one that maybe has crossed certain lines, the fact that it's now her that's doing the naughty times. But yeah, it's been good fun and great people to work with. So.
I was there at your wedding day filming. You know, I feel personally affronted on some of this. Dee Dee has catched but I believe you can give me a little bit of gossip because someone else is about to find out.
So Sarah's son, Harry, sees something that he shouldn't. There is a little kissing maybe that happens. And so Sarah does something that's pretty terrible that she kind of says, no, it wasn't that, realises she's gaslighting her child and goes, no, I have to tell the truth now. So it will come out.
Well, look, you know, if he does divorce you and you become Platt again, at least the Platts are up for best family, so get up on the stage with them, you know.
Yeah, go for the Platts, please.
The Platts. So from these fantastic stories and affairs, of course, Coronation Street is famous for its hard-hitting storylines. I feel like a proud mother hen because I think the young cast members on the show, I do think, have been so incredible this year. Elle, you've been in the show since you were 7 years old. You have been amazing in a really challenging, hard-hitting storyline with the rape storyline. How did you feel, first of all, when you were called in and told you were doing it?
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a weird feeling because you kind of just don't expect to be told that you've got that storyline. And I remember me and James both had story chats that day, and he had his first. So I was messaging him going, ring me as soon as you're out, ring me as soon as you're out. And I rang him and I said, what's going to happen? And he went, you'll just have to find out yourself. And then that's when I got told, and I was like, wow. And that's all I messaged him when I came out. I was like, wow, this is huge. And I think the thing we both thought immediately was, we have to smash this, because we was like, this is so important, especially for people our age. Like you said, there's so many younger cast who are doing like brilliant stuff at the moment, and I think it's really good to have representation for people who are our age, who might be going through something similar or might know somebody who's gone through something similar.
It's so important, and the show continues to start those conversations.
Yes, it has opened a conversation. There's been so many people talking about it, and I think that's been amazing that you guys have done that.
Yeah, you guys did smash it.
Thank you.
We know that. Yeah, it was brilliant.
You were brilliant. Now you, Mr. First of all, I want to say sorry, because my mum was up at the set a couple of weeks ago on the tour, and you walked past her and she did shout murderer at your back.
That was her? I mean, I've been called worse, but...
Are you getting that? By the way, Team Mum, you're absolutely right. Is that what people are shouting at you?
Oh, my God, I was in IKEA a couple of weeks ago. I got in a lift with about, there's a huge list, about 20 people, and it was very silent. At the back of the lift, someone said, "You won't get away with it." I was like, oh, God.
No, well, you've won yourself a nomination as Best Villain.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But, of course, you came back. You were nice Uncle Stephen Milan. You two were living together.
I know.
So how did you feel when you were told he's coming back, but good news, you're coming back. Bad news, you're a serial killer.
As the blood drains from people's faces in supermarkets, when they see me, Ian McLeod told me on a Zoom meeting about 4 months before I started, he said, we want to take it somewhere dark, and he's going to be a murderer. And I honestly, I think I probably went, oh, okay, it's quite heavy, but also thrilling. You love to play dark parts, so yeah.
There's not going to be anyone else, is there?
A few people are getting on my wick. No.
Please, not Elaine, not anyone here.
Oh, no one here.
Not Audrey.
Not Audrey. Oh my God.
Like the nicest member of the cast.
Yeah. Do you know, I do keep hearing that, but maybe they would say that. So
maybe
you don't
they would.
kill them.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you have 11 nominations on the night. Of course, you're best up for Best Soap as well. It's in Manchester this year. Can you bring that trophy home?
Wonderful.
We hope so. We're really looking forward to it. We've got our outfits ready.
Yeah.
Pretty much nearly there. So.
Well, I will see you on the night. I'm so proud of you. I think the show has been terrific. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank
you, Sharon. Best of luck, Corey, as well.
Yeah, best of luck. We have to be impartial, though, because obviously... But now that we've taken the show to Coronation Street, I don't know if I'm impartial anymore. I want them to win.